There are 4 picture description questions on the Duolingo English test. You will need to write about the photo 3 times and speak about the photo 1 time. Picture description is a big part of the DET, especially for the production subscore, which is the hardest part of the test. So, if you get good at picture description questions, that is really going to help you get a higher score. In this video, I'm going to teach you the best strategy for picture description questions on the DET. This strategy is called the W question strategy. In brief, it consists of asking yourself these questions: who, what, when, where, and why. Let me explain further. There are 2 kinds of images that you will see on the DET. The first kind has people in it. And for those images, you want to ask yourself the following questions. What is happening in this photo? Who is doing what? What are they wearing? Where are they doing it? When are they doing it? Why are they doing it? The second type of image does not have people in it. And for these types of images, you want to ask yourself, what objects are in this photo? What are those objects doing? What is happening to them? Where are things taking place? When are things happening? Why are they happening? By asking yourself these questions, you are going to come up with a lot of things to write or say about an image. And the more you can write or say, the higher your score will be. In addition, having lots of ideas means that you can choose which things you write or say. If you don't know a particular word, then you can choose to describe something else about the image. For example, if you don't know a particular word, then you can just ignore that aspect of the photo and describe something else. Let's go through an example together so that you can see how this strategy works. This photo has a person, so we'll ask ourselves, what is happening in this photo? A boy is putting food on his tray. The food is something orange like carrots or sweet potatoes. Who is doing what? Well, the boy is putting food on his tray. There's a server behind the counter. There's also a boy that we only see a bit of who is also getting food. What are they wearing? The boy in the front has on a blue t-shirt with cartoon monsters. The server is wearing a black apron. Where are they doing it? This is in a cafeteria. When are they doing it? Presumably it is lunchtime. Why are they doing it? Presumably it is the lunch break at a school and the kids are having lunch in the cafeteria. The full response would be this. In this photo, a boy is putting food on his tray. The food is orange, so perhaps it is carrots or sweet potatoes. He is wearing a blue t-shirt with cartoon monsters on it. To the boy's right, behind the counter, is a server wearing a black apron. Another boy is behind the boy in blue, so presumably this is lunchtime in a school cafeteria. You can see how the W question strategy gave me so much to talk about that it was very easy to write a high-scoring response. Let's look at one more example, this time of an image that doesn't have people in it. What objects are in this photo? There are large machines, pipes, and bright lights. On the left-hand side, there is also red and white fabric. What are those objects doing? The machines appear to be producing red fabric. What is happening to them? The red fabric is being stretched and rolled by one of the machines. Where are things taking place? In a factory. When are things happening? Impossible to say. Why are they happening? Perhaps this is a factory that makes fabrics for things like clothing or bed sheets. Using all those ideas, here is the full response. This photo shows the inside of a factory. There are many large machines as well as pipes and bright lights. On the left-hand side of the image, there is red and white fabric. The red fabric is being stretched and rolled by one of the machines, So perhaps this is a factory that makes fabric for things like clothing or bed sheets. Notice how it was impossible to say when this photo was taken. That's okay. I just left that part out of my response. Remember, the goal of the W question strategy is to give you lots of ideas for things to say or write about. You don't have to use all of those ideas in your response. Now that you know the 5W strategy, you should practice it on practice questions in Arno. That's all for today's lesson. So happy studying, and I'll see you in the next one.